We don't even here, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down. By the it's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown. Play, but you know buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. 30, 50, 100, I'm down. Stay 10 toes, I'm down. 10 toes. Jenny Craig with them. Diamond dance like Chris Brown. Lick 'em out, water don't drown. Neck whip like baptized. Church. MJ with the 4-5. Fade away. No buns. Hey, what? Like a mummy.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Quicken Loans Arena, tonight the Cleveland Cavaliers getting set to match up with the New Orleans Pelicans. New Orleans wins the opening tap. Ball to Holiday. Trying to cash in. Shot by Ingram misses. To Colin Sexton. Evans. To Colin Sexton. Pelicans have it. John Henson sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Count the basket inside.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Pelicans basketball. To Favors. Holiday to Ball. Kevin Love able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Won't go down. Ball with it up top. They trail by 2. It's Henson with the rebound. Beyond the arc for 3. His first effort off the mark. To Holiday. No good. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
You have to understand something. I do not care that you're 1 of 6 from the field. The only statistic that matters is the final score.
Sexton to Love. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
New Orleans going to take it up. To Ball. Sizing up the defense. Ball. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in it. They even throw their bodies into it. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Pelicans. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Down to 5 on the 24. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Lonzo with it. He'll run the offense. And finishes strong.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Clarkson with the basketball. Down 2. to Evans. Fires the three. Good contest. Tyreek Evans can't hit it. To Ball. Here comes the screen. Ball. Nothing going here on that drive. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Clarkson. Now pass. Stolen by the Pelicans. Holiday to Ball. Here comes the screen.
Here comes screen. Here comes screen.
Shot by Lonzo there. No good. Clarkson with the basketball. Trailing by 4. And the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Pelicans have the basketball. That pass stolen by the Cavs. Knocked loose. Taken by the Pelicans. Holiday. Wesley Johnson with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
To Favors. Gets a look. Can't hit. Clarkson with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Ball into the front court. They trail by 1. To Holiday. Drew Holiday missed his first. That one goes.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Love to Clarkson. Here comes the screen. Clarkson to Evans. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Ball with the basketball. Down a point. Nothing going here on that drive. To Ball. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Into the game for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Cavs with 4 to shoot. From long range, count the triple.
I got to be real here. I think he was the only one expecting to shoot that shot. The crowd, the coaching staff, every other player on the court, and myself, all of our mouths are left wide open right now.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
The shot denied by Okafor. Here comes the screen. Drew Holiday swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Here comes the screen. Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Here comes the screen. And he finishes at the rim.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Has a look. Evans with a shot. That's no good. The follow won't go either. Knocked loose. Cavaliers get possession. To Evans. To shoot for Cleveland. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Knocked loose. No, I missed a short one there. The first quarter's complete. The Pelicans in front. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Has a chance and scores on the step back. Unguardable jet.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Nance Jr. snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Missed it. How'd that not go down?
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
I got him. That's up, baby.
Evans. Nance to Evans. Almost, but no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Tristan Thompson has got 2 shots coming. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. To Reddick. Almost unlucky bounce.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
For three, that won't go. To Favors. Reddick. Not that time. Nance. Tristan Thompson with the slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. New Orleans will take it up to Reddick. Here comes the screen. Reddick. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Nice pass to set things up. Throws it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Reddick. Larry Nance Jr. Tips it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Nance. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
New Orleans has it. Screen coming to Reddick. Runner's good there.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To Evans. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Hart. Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Sexton.
Here we go. I got this.
Great feed. Sets it up. Runner here. Won't go. To Holiday. Right time. Right player.
Can't teach height.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 2, Lonzo Ball.
Holiday. Layup goes down. Well done.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Gets it in the right corner. Doesn't get the bounce.
Wait, I'm sorry. You get paid how much money to miss shots like that? That can't happen.
Short jumper off the mark. That is great vision to set it up. Colin Sexton slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Larry Nance Jr., huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Evans. Here comes the screen. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Lonzo Ball at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair.
Good shot.
To Colin Sexton. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Ball. And counted at the rim.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Sexton. They'll get it down to Thompson. And look out.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Ball with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Favors. Holiday. He throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
I drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Cavs at the controls. Evans. Holiday in possession. They lead it. 4-point game. Terrific vision. Yes. And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Cleveland has the basketball. To Colin Sexton. Here comes the screen.
I told you the screen was coming.
5 to shoot for Cleveland. Not that time. To Ball. Off the assist.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 14, Brandon Ingram.
Sexton to Evans. To Colin Sexton. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Jumper's good.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
It's Pelicans ball. Holiday to Ball. To Holiday. Sexton to Evans. Lets it fly from long range. It's good.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Holiday controls the basketball. His guys can hold for the final shot. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Pelicans. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Number 0, Kevin Love.
Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Pelicans have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. The Pelicans are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the New Orleans Pelicans. The Cavaliers are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Evans driving to the basket, but a shot won't go. Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. To Holiday. Three seconds is the call. To Love. Shot from the lane won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Holiday. Gets it in the left corner. Ball. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Love. Here comes the screen. Love. 5 to shoot for Cleveland. Knocks it down off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
The Pelicans will take the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Here's an announcement for the parents in the crowd. Have you considered enrolling your son or daughter in one of our summer basketball camps? Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Holiday to Ball. Has a look. Oh, Lonzo Ball. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Lonzo with it. Lead is 2. And finishes strong.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Favors. Ball. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Evans. Ball into the front court. Leads 4. Kevin Love sends it away. Now pass taken away by Cleveland.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Evans. To Love. Derek Favors with a piece. Pelicans basketball.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
I got him. Here we go.
Love. Stuffs it down with authority.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Ball. Down low to Okafor. To Favors. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Brandon Ingram pins it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Now the Cavs gonna signal for timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Evans to Love. 4-3. They dared Kevin Love to beat them, and he did with the trifecta.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Love.
Me and you. Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me.
The shot denied by Okafor.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Ball. To Holiday. Ball. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. Ball. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
New Orleans going to take it up. Ball. Here comes the screen. Surveys the floor. To Favors. You've got to get that one to go. Oh, follows and finishes.
D. Favors may never become the star that some of us expected him to be for a guy taking 3rd overall in the 2010 NBA draft. But what he has done is build himself a very solid NBA career by being a strong, low-post presence.
Sexton. From the painted area, won't go down. To Holiday. Kevin Love rejects it. Pass stolen by the Cavs.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Like the toughness, but Colin Sexton off the mark.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Evans to Colin Sexton. Screen coming. Sexton. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Today's game, the claim your lies at the customer service desk located near section 104.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Entering the game,
Lonzo controls the offense.
at number 13.
Here comes the screen. Ball. And count the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Knight into the front court. His guys down by 9. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Ball with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. To Holiday. Nothing going here on that drive. To Ball. Shot clock violation. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
J.J. Redick. And number 14, Brandon Ingram.
whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Brandon Knight at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Pelicans have the basketball. They get it down to Ingram. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Knight into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Clarkson. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Holiday in possession. He'll run the offense. Cashes in for 2.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Knocked loose. Pelicans have it. He'll put it up at the buzzer. The quarter's concluded. The Pelicans in front. Jumper's good. It's the Pelicans with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Holiday controls the basketball. His team up by 7. Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Sexton. Here comes the screen. Sexton. Christian Thompson with the slam.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Knocked loose. Cavs come away with it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid has been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw is good to finish off the 3-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Working the outside to Kent Bazemore. Holiday. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. New Orleans will take it up. Holiday. Can't connect from inside. To Colin Sexton. Look out, Larry Nance Jr. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Holiday in possession. 2-point advantage. To Reddick.
Right.
Holiday. Screen coming.
Screen come on left.
Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Sexton. Nice pass to set things up.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Hart to Reddick. Lays it up and in.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. New Orleans has it. To Holiday. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Sexton to Clarkson. Here comes the screen. Shot won't go. To Reddick. Around the perimeter. To Holiday. In the basket, good at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Match up. Hey, get mine. I got yours. Screen, I got your help.
Sexton to Clarkson. From the painted area, won't go down. Hart. That pass stolen by the Cavs.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans, as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
The best basketball. And I know I'm saying this, and I shouldn't be saying it because I'm calling the broadcast, but as a player and a fan, you know you tune in to the fourth. This is where guys earn their paychecks. This is where you see real fight and real hustle.
New blood coming in for both sides. Ball to Holiday. To Reddick. J.J. Reddick. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Sexton. Look out, Larry Nance Jr.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Holiday controls the basketball. Leads a bucket. Ball. To Reddick. Nice pass to get things going.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Here comes the screen. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Kevin Love. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Ball. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Ball to Holiday. And stuffs it home. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
Here comes the screen. Sexton to Love. To Clarkson. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
To Ball. Slams it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Evans to Colin Sexton. Fires the three. Like the toughness, but Colin Sexton off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Evans to Colin Sexton. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Lonzo Ball. Now 4 for 9. Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with one remaining the rest of the way.
I know the fans didn't get a chance to hear this during the break, but the coaches are wearing a mic for the broadcast. I heard a lot of arguing inside the huddle. It lets you know that the intensity level is pretty high going into the fourth.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Sexton to Love. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Short jumper won't fall. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Cavs at the controls. To Evans. Cavs with 4 to shoot. To Colin Sexton. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Colin Sexton. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
To Evans. Love. To Colin Sexton.
Hey, he been screening all day. You got to see that.
5 to shoot for Cleveland. Fires the 3, and the rebound comes down to New Orleans. Finish that. Evans to Love. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Holiday in possession. It's a 9-point lead. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Lonzo Ball at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. And he misses that one free throw. Knight into the front court. His guys down 11. Knocked loose. It's Pelicans ball. Holiday. Lonzo Ball matched up with Knight. John Henson sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
The assist from number 4, Wesley Johnson.
Trying to cash in. The Cavs secure the rebound. Long heave from three-quarters court. It's the Pelicans who come away with the victory as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our